Welcome back to Dentistry Tuesdays, and I got this age-old question. Do you floss before you brush or brush and then floss? I've had some married couple patients that have gone so far as they place bets with each other. Depending on what I say, it will determine who will win that bet, and it's kind of funny. My response to this age-old question is something that you may not like to hear. But before we get into it, my name is Greg Chong. For those who don't know me or are new to my channel, I'm a general dentist for the last 25 years. Be sure to like and follow me for future content notifications, and I'm happy to see you here. Now let's get into it. Now let me ask you a question. Do you floss before you brush, or do you brush and then floss afterwards? I don't think there's a right answer, and I think it just comes down to personal preference. My personal preference is I feel that if you floss first, you dislodge the plaque, and if you brush it, it's easier for the brush to remove it. And if you floss first, at least I get you to floss. Now the answer you probably don't want to hear is, I think floss first, brush, and then floss again. That's a lot of work and a lot of time, which I understand we don't always have. But if you want to impress me and your dental team, flossing for sure is the way to go. I have a saying from my dad, who is a general dentist and who inspired me to become a dentist, or brainwashed me, as people say. That's for another time, and that's another story I love to tell. But we have a saying that we wish you to floss the ones you wish to keep. Now let that settle in for a second. How many cavities or more advanced gum disease is it gonna take to convince you that flossing the ones you wanna keep is well worth the time spent? It doesn't cost you very much, and I equate it to like a retirement account. Put the effort and money in now so you have it all later, or you have your teeth for longer and later with less problems. Again, floss the ones you want to keep. If you don't floss regularly, I kind of encourage my patients just to give me just 2 times a week. Even if it means that same morning and that same afternoon, that's your 2 for the week. Then do that for several weeks and then build up onto maybe 3 times, 4 times a week. And eventually you'll get to 7 times a week, which is, I think, it's a minimum. I think I like you to floss 2 times per day, per week. And for those who think you can floss like a week or 2 before you come in, we can tell. Don't prove it to me, prove it to yourself that you can keep everything nice and clean and then long lasting. If you have any further questions or about this flossing topic, or if you want me to discuss any future topics, please let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to respond.